Hello everyone, it's me Jeff, and it's kind of late right now. It's 3 in the morning, it's about to be 4, but I have this school project that I have to do, and I kind of put it off until now. And you may be wondering why I'm doing a school project during the summer. Well, I failed the school year, yeah, but we're not going to talk about that. What the teacher wanted us to do for this assignment is to record ourselves, record a video, or if they didn't feel comfortable recording a video, they could write it down. But they wanted us to pretend we were talking to somebody, and they wanted us to give that imaginary person some advice. Now, at first, I was confused because how am I supposed to give someone advice if, for one, they're imaginary, and two, I don't even know what their current circumstance is? But then I thought, why don't I just give some general advice? Because if I don't know what this person is going through currently, then I could at the very least give some advice that they could use anytime. And since I already have a YouTube channel, I might as well just record myself. And hopefully this advice will help you guys too. So the piece of advice that I want to give, and it's also going to be the title of this video, but the piece of advice that I want to give is stop taking the safe path in life. And what I mean by this is, well, many times in life there are going to be opportunities that come around. Sometimes there will be good opportunities, sometimes there will be bad opportunities, but right now we're going to focus on the good opportunities, okay? And when those good opportunities come around, some people, well, this actually happens to a lot of people, but they may not be willing to jump at those opportunities right away, or they might not jump at them at all because they're afraid of what might happen. They're afraid something might go wrong. They're afraid of what people might think, and all those things. And those are understandable. Those are normal thoughts to have. But I want to encourage you right now to stop having that mindset, because that opportunity that you're skipping out on could be life-changing, and taking that risk could be the greatest thing you've ever done in your life. But you wouldn't know it because you're choosing to stay on the safe path. You're choosing to stay in your little comfort zone where you don't have to worry about things going wrong if you were to do this thing that's been offered to you. It's possible that later on in your life you're going to be looking back on things that have happened in your life, and you're going to think back to this time where you were offered something potentially great, and you're going to wonder, what would have happened if I had taken this chance? Well, you wouldn't be wondering if you had taken the opportunity the first chance you got. You don't want to be that guy or girl that flakes out on everything, passes up every chance and every opportunity that comes your way, and then you grow up to be old, and you're just sitting there on your couch or lying on your bed just thinking about all those times where you missed out on things in life, all those times where you passed up chances that could have improved your life, but since you wanted to stay safe and not have to worry about anything, or not have to worry about more than what you're probably already worrying about, you just decide, no, I'm not going to do that. And I can vouch for this. I'm speaking from experience right now. Now, obviously, I'm not an old man, but there have been many times where things have happened, and weeks after those things have happened, or months after those things have happened, hell, even seconds after those things have happened, I just wonder, what would have happened if I did this, or what would have happened if I did that? And it's not a good feeling. Rather, regret is not a good feeling. And if you're worried about things going wrong, well, it's gonna happen regardless, whether you're on the safe path or not. whatever you're doing may be going smoothly now, but there will come a time where it's gonna start going downhill, and that's just the honest truth of it. So if that's what you're worried about, you might as well just take the chance, man. You never know. You might discover something new about yourself. And if things don't go as planned, well, that's fine. Because at least now you know if something similar comes up again in the future, you can be like, oh, well, maybe this isn't my strong point. Or maybe there's something better for me that I can do. And that's a-okay. You're not going to be good at everything. You're not supposed to be good at everything. And not everything is going to be meant for you. But I know, everything I just said is easier said than done. There are many reasons, there are many factors that play a part in why people may not want to take certain chances, or they may not want to take certain opportunities. They're worried about the outcome, they're worried about what people might think. They may be an overthinker, I can be an overthinker sometimes. That can play a part. There's just so many things, but let me tell you something. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. You can work at these things. You can get better at these things. You can work better. You can get better at challenging these thoughts, because you shouldn't have to spend your life wondering what if all the time. You shouldn't have to live your life regretting everything. That's no way for someone to live. The way I think about it is, life is like a tree. And you know trees have branches, and those branches have branches, and it just keeps diverging. And those branches represent outcomes and opportunities. And you can't change the past, you know. What's done is done, but you can change your future. And that tree with the diverging branches is just so many outcomes, so many opportunities that lead to different outcomes. And it's just kind of fascinating to think about. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say, or at least I think that's all I wanted to say. I've never been the best at giving advice, but I think I did pretty good this time around. And I also think that this is pretty good for my project. I'm definitely gonna turn this in, because it's all I have. But yeah, I really hope I was able to help you guys out. I really, really do. If you could relate to this, then great, I hope I could help you. If not, then, well, like I said, it's just general advice. But yeah, this is the most deep I've ever been in my entire life. I really hope none of my other friends see this. But yeah, that's all from me.